Today I'll be talking about Unit 3. I like Mondays, Lesson 1. Okay, this is how I usually do my lesson. I start off with the greetings. Hello, everyone. How are you? They'll tell me I'm fine, thank you, and you. Then we make rock, scissors, paper. Please try familiarize yourself with how to do the rock, scissors, paper game. It's very useful, especially when you're teaching young learners, the third graders and the fourth graders. So this rock scissors paper in Japanese, it is called the Janken game. So usually why I like doing this is that it's always help them to like, yeah, we want to start English, like give them power, because English is a borrowed subject. So once that is done, the final student we tell them papa papa papa, good job. Why I always do this, it gives them like a like my classmates are clapping for me and stuffs like that. It also helps them to want to try, even if they make mistake. So they always try because even when they don't get the answer, they still get something very good job, and stuffs like that. And when they get it right, papa papa papa, you see the grin on their face. It really helps. So please use it in your classroom. So once that is done, you ask all the students to sit down. Once they are seated, you now tell them to look outside. Tell you how is the weather. It's sunny. It's cloudy. Then if they are not pronouncing it well, you tell them, okay, say it again, 3 2 go. It's nani nani and it's sunny. So once that is said, then what day is it today? You tell. Usually I have English with them on Tuesdays, so they are very familiar with the word Tuesdays. Tuesday. So what day is it? It's Tuesday. And then what date is it? This is always very difficult for them, so I always tell them they repeat after me. And please, when you're teaching young learners, it is always very good to use flashcards. So once I'm asking them this question, the answer to what I'm asking them, I have the flashcards right there on the board for them to see. So now, since this unit is a new unit, I'll play a CD I have with me, and that CD is just about the days of the week. Sunday, la la la, Monday, la la la, Tuesday, la la la, Wednesday, Thursday, la la la, Friday, la la la, Saturday. That makes a week. So once they listen to this CD, I now find out from them what is it about. I call on few students to tell me what it is. They will tell me in Japanese, yobi, get yobi, kayobi. Then I find out from them what word did they actually hear in English, Sunday, Monday, and the rest of it. Once that is determined, even if it's not well determined, it's still okay. So now here you tell them to read aloud the meate. The meate, what it means is the target for that particular lesson. So for the target for this lesson is students will be able to ask and answer about the days of the week. So once this is they will read it aloud, then I drill the flashcards of the days of the week, but they will repeat after me. So while I'm drilling this flashcard, I place those flashcards randomly on the board. Um, and then I use the target sentence. What day is it? It's this. What day is it? It's this. When any of the flashcard I point to, they will reply with that flashcard. So once this is done, I ask them, this flashcard, are they in order? They will tell me, no, no, no. So I'll call on one student to come and arrange the card, for in the correct order. And once this is done, while the student is doing it, I'll tell the other student being seated that they should please teach the student that is trying his or her best to arrange those cards. And once that is done, then I'll tell them, is it okay? They will say yes. So once this is done, then we do the keyword clapping game. Like I told you, please place a name, put a name on your game so that your students will be, they will familiarize themselves with the name of that any game you want to play with them. So you don't have to keep explaining that particular game anytime you want to use the game. Okay, so we do the keyword clapping game. And do you remember how to play the keyword clapping game? I told you you need a magnet. You place a magnet on any of the days of the week, and then you tell them once they hear the keyword, they clap. So if, for example, why this keyword clapping game is good, is always very good. You use it at the beginning of every lesson, especially a new topic, because while you're doing it, they are repeating that particular words with you. Okay, for example, now this is the days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These are the flashcards on the board. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then if this flashcard is placed here, this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if the flashcard is placed here on Friday, then you tell them, repeat after me: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. When they hear Friday, they will clap. Then randomly you call on this flashcard. So it helps, them to it helps them to memorize, and for them to get used to the way words are pronounced. So once this is done, I do the close your eyes game. This is basically, telling the student to close their eyes, and then you remove a card, and then you tell them to open their eyes. You tell them what card is missing. Then they will tell you what card is missing. You do this like 2, 3 times. Then you call on any of the students to volunteer. They love to volunteer themselves, to be a teacher or something like that. Why this is so is because at the end of it, they will always hear papa, 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 and everybody will clap for them. So once this is done, the close your eyes game, call on few students to do the same thing. Then I have a new game. I named this game roll card game. So how is this game played? Usually this is the seating arrangement in every classroom. Depending on how large the class is, they always sit in row. Okay, so this is I'm going to use this diagram now to illustrate this roll card game. Okay, so depending on the number of students in your classroom, last year the number of students in my classroom were like about 35 students. So in a row you will find some students sitting 7, some 6. So this school year, my school is not that big. The number of students there are not much. So sometimes you have like 5. The maximum is 5 students sitting in a row. Then the minimum is 4 students. So we're going to assume this is the sitting row. This is my classroom, okay? And then these are the students sitting down. Now, to do this game, you have to tell the students to push their seat, both desk and chair, backward, so that there will be space in front of the classroom. Okay, because this game, remember, it is roll card game. Students are going to stand roll in rows to play the game. So once they are standing, so I'm going to assume that these are the students standing. Okay, now I have cutout cards for the days of the week. Okay, and those cards are not, let's assume this is Monday, they are in deck. So a set is for a roll. Okay, so once these students are now standing roll by roll, I have to teach them this game because it's their first time. I explain it to them, and for explanation I always write it in Japanese and I place it on the board. So one by one I explain what I want them to do. So the cards, the days of the week cards I have with me, I'll give the students the deck of a card each, and I'll place those cards face down on their palm. I tell them to bring out their palm, and then I place the card face down. So each student will have a card, a random card. They don't know what the card is. So maybe those standing in front might have Sunday card, or and the next row, maybe those standing in front might have the Monday card. So I give each of them, place it, the card on their palm face down. So once I now tell them ready, go. Now what the students are expected to do is they look at their card and then they arrange themselves accordingly. So if this second row, I told you this student has a Monday card. So the student that they have to find which student is having Sunday, and that student has to come to the front. So they now have to arrange themselves accordingly: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So to play this game, make sure you place all the students. There should be 7 students in a row, okay, to make it even. Then if there are maybe there's a shortage of students, you can allow a student to play to do twice, you know. So once they are able to arrange themselves, you know, fast, and then once it is well arranged, they have to sit down. So the first group to finish arranging themselves and sitting down wins that round, okay. Then you repeat this game several times, and before you know it, the student, they will just, you know, catch up. I'm going to stop here. Let me know if you're going to use this game. Remember, always place a name on your game. It makes it easier for the students. You know, once you call the name of the game, they will say, ah, correct. Ah, soon they know what the game is all about, okay. So play this game several times until your time is up. And then at the end of the lesson, I told you I always allow them to write what they call furikari sheets, the comment sheets. It's like they will now make a reflection. And is I don't, as fourth graders, I always tell them, don't they shouldn't just write utanoshi kata. It was fun. They should write, I want to listen to them. I want to hear them. Was it difficult? What was difficult? What was interesting? And what sounds like a Japanese word and stuff like that? What they learn for that particular lesson. So let me know if this is something you'll be using in your classroom.